I'm ready to roll. So let me switch cameras and move back. And indeed, let's roll. Hello, Alaska. Already in position. And roll them up those fingers too.
Alaska went AWOL yesterday.
Yeah, she was on the desk kind of napping.
Nice.
Yeah, watching the proceedings. Supervising. All right. Let's fold our fingers and compress. Interlace our fingers, fold our fingers. And one more time. And let go. And let's bounce. Okay, roll a little bit more. And assess the feet. And drop the ball. Press down on the middle of the foot 3 times. And bring it up to the knuckles and press down once. Going across. Rotate on the heel. And slide the ball down each of the bones. And scribble. Three, two, one, and reassess. Other foot, 3 times. 1, 2, 3, up to the knuckles. Rotate on the heels, heel. Slide the ball down the heel. And scribble. Three, two, one. Get the ball out of the way, reassess. And either do the Lin energy bounce or shake the tree, getting the energy flowing. Good. It's flowing. All right. 3. This is the world's most trusting cat. 2, 1. Center. Deep breath. One more. Twist at the waist. Swing the arms. 3, 2, 1, and center. Let's rub the hands together, cultivating chi. And forming a chi ball. And let's move right into a march or a jog. And with 20 seconds left, I'll go all out, but you don't have to. You can pick it up a little bit, or not at all. Just be safe, whatever you do. You can also do side jacks or jumping jacks. I'm going to do squats because we're going to do squats as part of the Zach Bush 4-minute exercise later. But if you want to warm up, you could. I'm going to do that in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 15, 19, 20. 2 deep breaths. Lace the fingers up above the head. Stay here if you can't do back extensions. If you can, go back. Come up. One side. And then the other. Coming back to center, coming down. Press out. Come down. And let's do something a little different. Let's just swim. Forward stroke. Australian crawl. And 3, 2, 1. Let's go back. Backstroke. Three, 2, 1. Put your hands in sort of a prayer position and come out with your hands up here. And then come down here and we'll do the Brugger's scapular retraction. A little bit lower on the shoulders. And then shrug. And roll the shoulders back. And forwards. And now hinge at the waist. And you come down, fold your arms together, and just sway from side to side. Make sure your feet are solid on the ground. Move them apart a little bit if you need a little bit better traction. And come up and across the body at the neck, pressing on the elbow. Other hand and arm. And the elbow and hand behind the back, pressing down. And the other hand and arm. And let's rotate the neck. Other way. Nod. Ear to shoulder. Looking down. Looking up. Over one shoulder. And then the other. Extend the arms and rotate. And the other direction. Thumbs up, down, up, down, up, down. Let's bring the hands with the fingers up and pull back. Fingers down, pull back. Flip it over, wiggle the fingers. Other hand. Fingers down. And flop it. And let's bend over, hinging at the waist towards the floor. Stretching in particular those hamstrings, but also the calf. Inch forward into a pike. Stretching the calves also a little bit more. Pushing back on the heel. Yeah, let's come down on all fours. Keeping a neutral spine, go back
towards the top of your calf, but keep your spine neutral. Once you feel it start to hunch up or sag, then come back up. So just go back down as long as you can keep it neutral, and come up. Do that 5 times. 3 for me. Nice and slow. 4. And 5. Now pick up your leg, fire hydrant, sort of, and rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll switch other leg. Pick it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other direction. 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. Now bring one foot up onto the floor. And do the other foot. Put your hands inside that foot. You're either on your knee to do the world's greatest stretch, or you can go back on your toes if you want. I'll stay here for today. And reaching back and come forward. Bring the other leg up, put that leg back. Again, your hands are inside. And reach up on the other side. And come back down. All 4s up into a pike. Hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inch your way back. Hinging. And slowly coming up. Very good. Let's grab a pole. Let's go up on our toes. And hold for 17 seconds. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. 17, back down, up on your heels. 2, 3. 14, 15, 16, and 17, and down. Better tail. And let's do some flip-flops. And pause, punch it out. Rotate laterally. Other direction. Lift it up, over and behind if you can.
One more. Let's put it behind our backs. Twist at the waist. Stand back. Come up. Tuck in the chin. And peck like a pigeon. Bring the stick up front again. Rotate in circles in front of you in one direction. And in the other. Let's do 3 lunges down at a diagonal. In one direction, and then 3 in the other. And up. And let's put the sticker down. I'm going to do the Zach pushes, as I mentioned. Again, it's 4 basic exercises. We'll do sets of 10 today. No, let's do 12. And first one is the squat. And then the second one is this arm raise. And then the third is either coming up through the middle, if that's easier than going to the side with the clenched fists. And the fourth is the press. All right, so we'll start with the squat. Just do whatever you normally can do at a relatively quick pace. Just go down as far as you can. Ready? 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. Hands, 1, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Fists together and around, or else go up through the middle. If it's easier on your shoulder. 4. Like this. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Press 1, 2. Keep the shoulders back. 3. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Shake it out. And we'll do another set. Ready? 1, 2. 12. 1. 10, 10, 11, 11, and 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7, 8,
9, 10, 11, and 12. Press. 1, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and down. Check it out, last set. Get ready for some squats. Sideways there. 1, 2, 3. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Arm raise. 9, 10, 11, 12. Big circle, 2. 9, 10, 11, 12. Last one. 9, 10, 11, 12. Yay. Yeah, we're getting much better than that. Straight through, I see everybody kept up. Very nice. Okay, let us do a little balance exercise. You're familiar with this one. Again, the wider your feet are, the more secure they are on the ground. If you bring them together, it's a little less. If you stagger, a little less. And if you put one foot in front of the other, it's even less. So pick one that's comfortable for you to do a front raise where you're watching your hand go up in front of you, up in the air. You're watching it the whole way, above your head, and then come down. It's okay to wobble. You might want to be next to something that you can lean on if you feel yourself falling, or you can hold the stick. Let's just do the same thing by reversing the feet, or if you're in a stagger stance, just keep it. But if you're a heel to toe, reverse them. Or if you're in a stagger step, reverse them. Put the other foot in front and come up. The other hand. Looking up. This is always where I do a few wobbles. And again, that's fine. It's the body correcting itself, as it will do if you are about to fall, hopefully, and you come back down. All right, let's go back to the other hand again. Readjust your feet if you need to. And we'll go out to the side. And down. And switch feet if you have staggered or heel to toe. And go to the other hand. And
I will leave it at that today. I won't do the back. But that's one that you want a little bit of a challenge, you want a little bit of a wobble, but you don't want to feel like you're going to fall. So pick the stance that's more comfortable, and then you can progress as time goes on into one that's more difficult. All right, let's take 2 deep breaths. And open up our hearts. Hold. And exhale. Centering with 2 deep breaths. And bring it down, heavenly chi. And let's go down and bring up some chi. And 2. And exclaim, aha! Okay, I gotta go up. Hello?
Have you been teaching Alaska how to breathe in connection with your lifting?
Yeah, it's interesting. In terms of lifting, the tradition is to breathe on the exhale. In terms of the 5 Tibetans, it depends on who you're talking to as to whether you go in or out at certain things. So most of the time I don't address the breath except when I am doing open up your heart. But because, it's all of, so, it's really what feels most natural to you is what I'd go with.
No, I was teasing about Alaska, teaching her.
No, but you reminded me that I haven't addressed breath in a while. Bill, who hopes to join us again soon, has always mentions that he learned a different way, particularly on the 5 Tibetans, and so I've seen different ways too. But so go with what feels right. Is my theory on that. As far as Alaska goes, she didn't like being picked up just then. I don't think. I got that message. Let's see. Today's. I'm sorry.
I wanted to ask you a question.
Sure.
I saw something advertised, a harness with a vibrator that sits on the back if you start stooping over, and it looked very good. Do you know anything about those items? It was about $50.
Yeah.
And it pulls your shoulders back, and if you're sitting and if you bend your head, there's an item on the back that vibrates.
Yeah. I've seen those ads.
To alert you, it looked good to me.
Yeah, I would give it a try. Sure. I don't think it hurt. But I've seen those ads, but I haven't used it or talked to anybody who has. But it sounded like a good idea. Yeah. Particularly since, you know, we are always hunching over and not realizing it. Anything else? Hey, Jonathan and Don, hello, and Art.
Hello.
It is a Five Tibetans Day. So if you're all ready, I am. I just got to switch my camera again. I'm sorry for the foot there. So again, if you get dizzy doing the twirls, just do this. I'll do twirls. 1, 2, 3. And when you're done, take 2 deep breaths. I'm going to go down to the floor. I think, yeah, she already knows that we're moving forward for the Five Tibetans. We are going to go down on our backs with the heels and the soles on the floor. Hands are usually by the side, but put them underneath your lumbar if you need support there, or your neck if you want it there. Alternately, you can just lift the soles of your feet and leave your neck, head, and shoulders on the ground instead of lifting them simultaneously with the feet and putting it right back down. In the unmodified version, your feet are extended and come up. I'm going to do 6 modified, 5 of the others, starting now. 1, down, 2. Spine is neutral, core is doing all the work. Relax those shoulders. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, 2 deep breaths. And we're up on our knees. I'll move back a little. Hands on the back of your thighs or your glutes. Also keep them at your side if you need to. You can rock back on your knee by hinging on your knees, or do a back extension if you can, and come forward. 1, 2, 6, 10, and 11. 2 deep breaths. And we're going to sit. Soles of the feet are on the floor in the modified version. The hands are by side of the hips with the fingers facing forward. You can put them behind you if it's more comfortable for you. In the unmodified version, the feet are extended. Either way, we're coming up into an inverted table. That's 1, 2, 3,
5, 6, 7, 10, and 11. Two deep breaths. And finally, we're on all fours or a down dog. Either way, you're coming into an up dog. In the modified version, you're on your knees. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's 6, 7, 10, and 11. Come and sit. And you can rotate from your waist with your spine neutral or bend over. I'm going to stir the pot as I do it this time. 1, 2, by extending my hands out, clasp together. 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 5 in the other direction. 1, 2, 5. Pause. Switch the position of your legs. And we'll do 5 in the original direction and 6 coming back, pausing on the last one to stretch out in front. 1, 4, 5, and stretching out, hands out, nice deep breath. One more. Move over to the right knee and stretch and breathe. I don't know my right from my left. Go to the other knee. Same thing. And come up. Namaste. Yeah.
Have a nice day.
I will. I'm going to contemplate where I lost my sense of direction.
Thanks, Tom. Maybe the same place where I lost mine.
Yeah. Okay.
I hope you're not. I hope you're not contagious.
Yeah, right. Could be
Take care.
congenital. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Love you. See you tomorrow.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye.